Congratulations, because you have just come across the best video when it comes to setting up emails and automating the whole process. I'm going to give you a complete A to Z guide on how to automate sending emails in 2024, and I'm going to be giving you the cheapest, easiest, and most straightforward video on setting up emails and sending it in the entire internet. Because I understand that most people make it way more complicated than it needs to be, and it's actually really simple. So I'm going to walk you through step by step from me literally starting out and buying the domains all the way to actually sending it and what you need to do in between those. And I'm literally going to be doing a live walkthrough for you, so you can copy it as I go. You can have the video open here and watch it, or set it up on another tab, or just take notes and do it later. But I wanted to make this really easy for you guys. Step one, so let's just get straight into it, is you need to buy domains and you need to set up the correct DNS records on those domains. So this is by far the most important part, if I'm being honest, because if you don't create the right SPF, DKIM, and DMARC records, and if you don't warm up with the domains, then no matter how good you are at copywriting, even if you're a god at writing emails, which you're probably not anyway, but if you were insane at writing emails, none of that matters if your emails aren't actually getting delivered to the inbox of your prospects. So this is the most important part, and to be honest, if it sounds confusing, don't worry, because you don't actually need to understand what this is or what it does. You just need to copy what I do. Really simple. You just need to copy it. You don't need to understand it, just copy. And then this will mean that your emails will actually arrive in the inbox, not the spam folder. So where is the best place to buy cheap domains? Now, if you're a beginner, I recommend GoDaddy, just because you can watch this video, set it up as I talk, and it's just going to be really easy. There's other ones like Namecheap, Google. There's so many, to be honest. I could list about another 20 of them, but I recommend just GoDaddy for simplicity reasons. And yeah, so what you would do is you would go to GoDaddy. Let me make this smaller so you can actually see. You would basically buy a domain. It's really simple. You would then go to the DNS of that domain, and then you would basically want to connect it to Google. So what we need to do is we need to get a Google Workspace. Now, a Google Workspace, so you've got your domain and you've got a Google Workspace. The domain is charlie.com, and the Google Workspace would be charlie@charlie.com. So in order to actually get a Gmail, which is how we send the email, we need to connect it to a Google Workspace. Whereas a domain is just like a website, if that makes sense. So let's do a live walkthrough now. Log into your GoDaddy, which is really easy, or create a GoDaddy account if you don't already have one. Log into your Google admin, not your Google account. It's like a Google admin. Just search on Google admin and log in or create an account. Now, after you've done that, we basically need to connect the GoDaddy domain to your Google admin and create a workspace, which is, I believe, $7. So I'm going to give you the cheapest way of going about this. So you would go to your GoDaddy. You would basically, I don't want to leak anything of mine, but you'd basically go to portfolio probably, and then, or maybe, it's really easy to buy domains on GoDaddy. It's super simple. You would buy it. You would then go to your DNS, and you make sure you don't spend more than $10 on domains, because you can buy really cheap ones for a few bucks. Just make sure you go to the domain, and then go to DNS. As you can see, I'm in my DNS for this domain. And then what we need to do is we need to connect this to Google Workspace. So actually, no, we need to connect this to Google Admin, and then we need to get a Google Workspace. So how we do this is we'd go to your Google admin account. You wouldn't actually go here. You would go to domains. So maybe I can find this. But if we go to domains, manage domains, you'll see that here are my domains that I've already connected. But how you would connect it is you would go to add a domain. You would then type in the domain that you just bought on GoDaddy. You would click secondary domain, and then you would click add domain and start verification. Now, what the verification should do is it should take you to GoDaddy, where you can just click yes, and then boom, your domain is now in Google. It is that simple. So now what you need to do is you need to get a Google Workspace, which is how we get the Gmail. So you do that by probably just going to home, and once you go to home, you'll see that we have users, manage users, and you can see that here's the actual like users. So once you've connected the domain, which is like Charlie, oh sorry, not agency start like dot online, you can then do Charlie at you get the point. So we want to add a new user. Really simple. You put first name, last name, primary email, and then yeah, you're basically good to go. Like, it's that simple. Add a new user, and boom, you've got Google Workspace. Congratulations. Now, like, all you need to do is just put in the correct DNS records, and you're good to go. It's really that simple. So what we need to do now is we need to go to GoDaddy, go to your DNS of the one you just connected to Google Admin, and now we essentially need to make sure that there's only one SPF, because you'll probably see two SPF on this. So if you go to page 2, as you can see, there's only one SPF here. So there's only one txt at v equals SPF1, but you'll probably see 2. And if you see 2, just delete the one above that or the one below that. So make sure there's only one SPF, and it will already be set for you probably, which is really easy. I'm showing you how easy this is. Now, step number 5 is in Google like admin, we need to create a DKIM record authenticator. So what you would do is you would go here, you would search for, so you should have done all of this by now, and you should search for DKIM authentication. Really easy. You basically want to select the domain that you have. You then want to see that here's the DNS like records. You want to generate a new record. Once you click this, you can keep that as I think you can keep that as that. Click generate, and once it's done that, you then want to just quite literally, I've already done it, but you would copy this. This is your DKIM, and you would paste it into your domain. So you would click here, add new record. You would go back here to make sure what it says. So it is a TXT, and the host name is that. So you would copy that. You would put TXT. You would put that, and then you'd basically copy and paste this into your value. Click save. I'm not going to do it obviously. So yes, cancel, because you can see I've already got it. And then once you've done that, you'd go back to Google Admin and you would start authentication. And if you give it some time, it should basically do it. And now you've done that, boom, you're good to go pretty much. And all that's left to do is your DMARC. So once you've done that, we need to create a DMARC record from this website. So once you click this, we are at easydmarc.com /tools/dmarc -record -generator, and it will take us to this page here, which is really easy. You put the domain, you can put none, put whatever domain you put there. This doesn't really matter, to be honest, and then just click generate. And once you do that, it's going to give you similar things to this. So you'll get a host name, you'll get a record, and you'll get a value. And then you basically go here and you just put it in, basically. It's really that simple. And then once you've put this record in, you're pretty much good to go. I think that's it. So now you've set up the records correctly for great deliverability. So now we just need to connect the domains to start warming up the domains. So what warming up the domains do? So if we were to just buy a domain and do this, what I've just shown you, and just start sending emails out to leads, it's unlikely that the response rate is going to be high. It's probably going to be very low, which means that Google is going to flag your emails as like suspicious and just like ban them, or like, yeah, blacklist them, or just make it like worse or ruin your deliverability. So what we need to do is we need to warm up the emails. And what that does is it allows us to send emails in a network of other people sending emails. So we're constantly getting replies, and it looks like we're interacting when actually it's just like automated, and you get the point. It's just like interacting with emails, and it's like replying and things like that. So this allows for good deliverability, as it shows Google that it's like human basically, and that it's actually a good email or legit. So we need to let the domains warm up for minimum of 14 days. This is really easy. You can basically go into instantly, start a free trial, or smart lead. There's honestly so many you can choose, and basically just start warming up. You can actually do this for completely free. You can add 2 domains to warm up and leave it on instantly for 14 days. You don't pay for anything because you can cancel after 14 days, and you would have warmed it up basically. It's really simple to do. I'm actually going to pause the video and go inside instantly right now to show you what it looks like. Okay, so I've gone inside instantly .ai, and you can basically just do this free trial. I don't recommend paying for instantly because it's way too expensive, and there's cheaper options, which I'll get to in the coming up in this video, so definitely keep watching. But basically, you want to add new. You'd want to click Gmail. You'd want to make sure that you've enabled IMAP. So what that means, right, is if we actually let me quickly pause the video again very quickly. Okay, so if you go into your settings of your Gmail, you basically just need to make sure that you've enabled IMAP. So if you go to forwarding and pop/IMAP, you need to enable IMAP. Now, once you've done that, you can basically just follow these instructions. You would click yes, IMAP has been enabled. You would do this. So OAuth method. It's just easiest to set up. You would click that. There's obviously a video on how you do this to make it really easy, so you could watch this video once you've done it. You basically go to your Google Workspace admin. You would add app, and then you would select this and just put this code basically. And then once you've done that, and select and approve instantly access. Let me quickly see if I can find this to make it easy. But I think if we go to add app, I mean, I've already done this, so I don't know if it's going to allow me to actually see this. Okay, I'm not too sure. Okay, I'm not too sure because there's obviously a video explaining how to do it, but I've done it in the past. And then you just click select and you're probably good to go. So now you've done that, what it will look like is if we go back, let's just go back fully, you'll see that your emails will be like warming up like this, for example. So it does it automatically. You can see that 3 was saved from spam, and you can see that it sends like a bunch of emails and it's constantly interacting with other people in the network, and it just helps for like good deliverability hygiene. It's really simple. So that is what you want to do when it comes to warming up the emails. Now, congrats. Let the domains warm up for 14 days. And it's recommended to keep them on the warm up forever. But if you want the cheapest option, then feel free to just cancel instantly after 2 weeks, so you don't get charged and you can warm up 2 domains. Or create like a multiple free accounts and warm up like multiple different times. But at this stage, you shouldn't have spent more than $10. So you should have bought the domains and bought a Google Workspace, $10 or so. Now everything is set up correctly for deliverability. So here is how we actually send the emails after you've waited 14 days. And here are all the options. No bias here. I'm just going to list out the options you have, and you can make a choice around which one you want to go for. I'm not promoting anything. There's no affiliate links in the description. So yeah, anything like that. First one, instantly.ai, in my opinion, way too expensive. $37 for like 1,000 leads. You want to send more than 1,000 leads a month, trust me. And $97, you still only get 10,000, and it's way too expensive. So yeah, I don't recommend these two. GoHighLevel is too expensive, but you do get unlimited leads uploaded, and it doesn't have the best interface or user experience when it comes to, it's not really like a email. I mean, you can send email, you can do newsletters, you can do everything, but it's not as like good as Instantly or Smart Leads when it comes to an email interface, but you can still get the job done. You've got smartleads.ai, $39 a month for 2,000 leads, still pretty expensive, and I'm not a fan of this because you only get 10,000 leads. Now, once again, I'm not being biased, but I've got a school in which you can get free unlimited high level, so you don't need to pay for high level, and you can upload as many leads as you want for 71. So it's up to you which one you choose. I'm not going to promote anything. I just want to give you the information and you can make a decision. So let's take GoHighLevel, for example. There's 2 ways in which you can send emails. You've got cold emails and warm emails. And now I'm actually going to do a live walkthrough on how to send emails through HighLevel. So whether you get HighLevel yourself or you join my school and get free as many GoHighLevel accounts as you want, literally for free. So you can upload as many contacts and just for $71 a month. Here's what you would do. You would go to your lead list, which will look something like this, of leads. We've got first name, last name, title, email, company phone number. I think we've got, emails here, obviously. So now what you do is you want to click File, Download. You want to download this as a CSV. And as you can see, it's already done it. you would then go to high level. You would then click import contacts. You would grab that lead list. So you go here, you would click this, you'd go to next. Now, let me move myself over. You can see that we have different fields we can actually insert. So we've got email, just make sure that that's the email. First name, make sure that's the first name. And then you want to don't import that, click next. Now it's really important you go to advanced. And what you can do now is you can actually add a tag. So you're going to call this tag cold leads, and you're going to select that tag. And now you can actually do one of two things. Either you can create an email copy as of now and send in like a drip mode, or you can click this and actually add it to an existing workflow that you already have built. So like an email sequence. So it's going to send them like an email every 2 days, personalized with their first name. You get the point. But for simplicity reasons, let's cancel that and click submit. So make sure you have the leads. So now, if we click here, you can see that it's uploading the leads. So once this is done, it's really easy on what you do. I'm just going to have to refresh this because this could wait. This could be like 30 seconds or so. Hopefully it's not too long. Okay, and it's completed. Just like that, if we click view details, you can see that it's imported. I believe, unless that's a different one, or maybe it's this one. Oh no, sorry, that's a different like email thing. So now if we go back to contacts, and what we want to do is you can see that we've got all the leads here. So we just uploaded all these leads, and now what we can do is if we click filter and we go tag, and the reason we wanted to add a tag when uploading these contacts is because we want to organize it. So maybe you have like warm leads who maybe have opted in for an ad you run, who's also in your high level account. So you would give them a different tag, because then we can go to tag and we can filter by cold leads or free course or people who have had a free training, or you get the point. So you would click cold leads, apply. So now we only get people who have got who have imported from that lead list. You would then basically select all. So we've just got 109 in this case, but you can upload as many as you want. And then you can either send an email like this, click OK. You've got your templates, you've got your from name, so you'd put Charlie or whatever your name is from the email you want to send. And I'll also say, I'll tell you actually, one thing I missed out was actually how to upload your email to high level, which I'll show you in literally like 2 minutes. So keep watching, but I'm showing you how to send emails. And then you would write your copy here. So copy, you've got from name, email, subject, you get the point. Send in drip mode, really important. Action, doesn't matter, you can put whatever you want there. Start on, put the date you want to start the emails on. Batch quantity, I don't recommend sending more than 50 at a time. So you put this as 1 day, you put this as 50. So you send 50 every day. You can include this if you have more domains. And boom, just like that, click send email, and it's going to send it to all these emails over a certain amount of time. So every day it's going to send 50 emails to this lead list, and boom, it's really that simple. Now, another option you have is to add a campaign to workflow. So if we go to automation, you'll see that I already have all these workflows. And for people that are in my school group, they automatically get this inside their own high level accounts. As you can see, like everyone gets their own, once it loads, it's being slow today, but you can see everyone gets their own thing. So now we have all these automations in here, or you can just start your own. So create workflow, and you basically just want to build like a just a simple like email funnel. So an example of one would be like this one. So what this does is it's going to you would add them to this workflow. It would send an email. It would wait 3 days. It would send another email. It would wait a day or two. Send another. And eventually they'll probably buy or just like block you, to be honest. So what you can do is if we go to contacts and we go to filters, and I mean it's already here, but if we okay, so that's why you need to make sure you're doing tags. Select the tag, cold leads, click apply, select all of them, and then you want to add to campaign or workflow. Just make sure it's published, what you just built, and then you can literally just like select which one you built. So for example, like low ticket email cell or email sequence to high ticket funnel, whatever you built, just give it a name and then add to campaign and workflow. And once again, it'll be the same thing. It'll ask you for batch quantity, put for like 50 or 60, and yeah, you're good to go. So now, quickly, when it comes to how to actually add your email to HighLevel, you basically want to create a dedicated domain. So you would put the domain that you just bought from GoDaddy and you've warmed up. You'd click add and verify. And what it's going to do is it's going to do like the same thing you had to do for Google. So it's going to give you like some values that you would then need to put into your DNS record. And once you've done that, it would basically just have verified it. Or what happens sometimes with HighLevel is it just like sends you to GoDaddy and you just have to click yes, and then boom, it's like done automatically. So it's really that easy, guys. It's not I've explained it in less than 30 minutes like I promised. It's 20 minutes as of now. So if you found this video helpful, just like and subscribe and comment whatever video you want next. Also follow me on Instagram for daily updates. And if you want free GoHighLevel and you want multiple GoHighLevel accounts with all my automations in, so you also get access to AI appointment setters, lead funnel workflows, high ticket funnel workflows, and all my landing pages and like VSLs and actual like things like this, just join the school. I don't want to say the price because it'll probably go up in the future. So yeah, make sure to hop in quick if you want this. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next video. I'm going to constantly provide more and more value for free on this channel because I want to help you guys as much as possible without paying me anything. I just want to be a good Samaritan. So yeah, hit the subscribe button as it's completely free to do if you don't want to hop into my school. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next video. I'll put some videos up here that you can watch. Take care and take it easy.